they have an iconic profile within the motorcycle world. You know, you can go anywhere and any person knows what a Harley-Davidson is, what it stands for. You can find anyone in the fashion world rocking a Harley branded, you know, garment. So they live all throughout our culture. Between the baggers, the bobbers, and the choppers, like, everyone recognizes these bikes on the road. Riding around on a Harley, no matter what model it is, you're gonna get credit, you're gonna get props for it, you know what I'm saying? My name is Adeyemi Bennett, Ade for short, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. We're at Angeles Crest Highway on a 2020 Harley-Davidson Lowrider S. Keep up. So pretty much all sport bikes and, you know, types of bikes throughout my riding career. And then now we're embarking on a whole new journey with Harley-Davidson, which has me on a sport cruiser. I've had my R1, but then for some reason the Harley people are starting to gravitate towards me as I'm sitting down, and they're just like just open up a conversation. They'll look at the R1 and go, that's a dope bike. And I'll say, yeah, thanks. And then I'm like, yeah, I got a Harley too. And they're like, oh, get out of here. And they're like, and this whole new conversation opens up. I always admired that group as well, like just for their style. Cause I got a lot of boys around my neighborhood in Franklin Village who I really vibe with, but they all ride Harleys, you know, and I've never been able to like ride with them. But I always admired their style and their steez. Like it's just fly. It's cool. And I feel like a lot of people, especially sport bike guys, have a closed mind and misconception of what a Harley bike feels like and what it's capable of. We're all getting the same sensations, but in a different way. We're all on the same road, but the vehicles give it back to you in a different way. When I jump from my R1 to this, I can still go fast around the corners, you know, up at the crest and carve and, you know, come up on people, pass them, still have fun. But it's just different. It's more analog, you know, it's a little bit heavier. I have to manage a little bit more weight. I have to maybe do a little bit more of my inputs on the bike, which I actually enjoy, because now when I jump on the R1, I actually feel like I can go faster because I don't have to manage as much weight and this, that, and the other on the R1 because the chassis is sportier. So I actually go quicker on the R1 now. But it makes me appreciate both vehicles though. They both feel special because they're both different. You know, you're in a comfortable position, you're literally cruising, but I'm still going fast. I love that. And I can do it casually. I can just do this with jeans, and I don't have that same sensation on the R1. You basically go, wow, like I really have two dope, different machines that give me a great riding sensation. And you begin to appreciate both worlds. And I feel like you owe it to yourself to have that variety in your life. I met a guy recently at the Crest, and he literally told me that he thought I was faking it all. You know, he thought everything I said was some marketing, you know, fluff, this, that, and the other. And I was like, yo, bro, I could talk till my face turns blue about what it does and how I feel like I'm doing right now. Yo, here's the keys, go ride it. And he wrote it, came back with the biggest smile on his face, and he said, verbatim, everything that I told him what I'm feeling. And he was like, oh shit, I didn't know it was gonna be that good. Wow. And I was like, and I don't have to say anything. I just step back and like just give me my keys. You know what I mean? Like, you're welcome. Imagine this bike when I do it up. But that just says enough to me that this bike has presence on its own. But you have to see for yourself. That's always my thing. It's like you can ask me questions all day. If you don't go out and experience this shit, then you'll never know. I can't wait to put my touch on this bike. And you guys know how I do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going all in. Brembos, Olins, you know, yada, yada, yada. Like this bike is gonna be crazy. It's gonna look dope. So I want you guys to stay tuned for that because we're gonna be documenting that build as well. So, you know, keep up.